Greetings and good morning, everybody. Welcome to the 6-Minute Daily. We are, well, I guess in the pre-show still. We want to have a sound check and hang out with you and say hi, even to evildoers like Mexican Iron Man. That's right. Oh, I love Thursdays. It's the day before we head into a wonderful weekend. It is Taco Thursday, according to Weatherman. I believe it. Alan's in the house. Got to see him. Caledon 910. We got Snortopoopas Q Burr out there. Captain, have fun. This is a good question. Is McFarlane going to get the toys out in time? I don't know. The lovely Dragon Queen is here. Dragon Queen, young and sweet. That's right. We got so much going on. We got history, baby. History. Our good friend Griffin dropped the history in the chat. Let's get to that. Want to say hi to Tobach, otherwise known as Proctor Deuces Stipendium Compendium. That's right. Let's see who else is out there. We got more folks joining us today. SFX F314 Sabertooth Raptors out there. Today's abbreviated show. That's right, Tuesdays, Thursdays, because we have That Park Place Live coming up next with, well, Morning Magic, which I think everybody likes Morning Magic. I like Morning Magic. Used to call it something different when I was younger. Caradwin is in the house. Good to see you, my friend. And Razzie Fingers. We've also got Crazy White Boy. And Weatherman already dropped a Culture Casino gifty. That's right. Here we go. Griffin drops the history. June 5, 1833. Ada Lovelace meets mathematician and inventor Charles Babbage for the first time. Soon they would write the coding for the first computer. So true. We had a lot of mechanical computing way back in the day. A lot of people don't realize that. There's lots of devices that have been found throughout history that do amazing mathematical calculations in an automated fashion. We just don't hear about them very often. Jonathan Conroy, great to see you, my friends. Been a minute. The lovely Juliet's checking in from across the pond, saying hi to everybody. We got the Batcap. Good morning to you, my friend. I'm praying for you and your family every day. We've got King of the Monsters, 1954. What's up, my friend? Wes Trueblood, the man who donated many yesterday. That's right. Wes Trueblood III says, woohoo, I made it on time. Well, I'm glad you're here. We got a few other folks rolling in the door. You guys are incredible. Diak Winter. Great to see you. Hey, Roy. What's up, dear? Hope you're doing well. It's just super. That's right. I love being super. Hope you're super. Hope everybody's super. Lee Kindler, hello. And, of course, the great Tom F., the master discorder. And just general all-around great wrench. Who else is out? Let's see. Gotta get there. Hey, Frank's here. Frank's here. Frank Hammett is here. The Canadian himself, Randall Orser's out there, otherwise known as the Canadian Roland. That's right. Who else is in the house? Let's see. Butter Biscuits. What's up, Butter Biscuits? 92 hanging out with us. I said hi to Vina. Had said hi to Jill. Man, you guys are great. All right, folks, let's get started. 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are, and wherever you're watching from, whatever time that happens to be. Thanks for being here on the 6-Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about. Not a lot of time to do it, but we're not worried because we're going to get through each and every one of these stories, like Ballerina opening this weekend, although much later than I would have hoped for. 6 p.m. my time. This worries me. There was a delay in the window for reporting on this film, and this thing is trying to get across the $30 million finish line this weekend domestically. We'll have to see how that goes. You're going to see if it can make it to 60 million worldwide. I hope it does. I want this to succeed. I want the expansion of the John Wick universe, not the contraction. So hopefully this does well. We're going to move on to F1. F1 first reactions are astounding. They are looking great. This film is supposedly outstanding. It's a summer blockbuster in an old school style. I can't wait to see it. Very excited to see it. In fact, I'm going to see a lot of movies this weekend. We've got James Gunn confirming that Superman runtime is what it is, and he clears up a rumor that Warner Brothers forced him to cut it down. I think he's trying to claim that he and another editor were doing work on it, but doesn't matter. We will see if this is good or not, and that's the merits upon which we will judge it. So as soon as this thing hits the theaters, so will I. Trump has launched a very punitive Biden probe. Yeah, he's looking into the auto pen signatures, which were illegal, by the way. New travel bans. That's not uncommon. We don't want people coming in our country and I guess lighting other people on fire, amongst other things. A lot of people who overstay their visas, according to the president, are the ones that are likely responsible for some of these issues. Alien Earth trailer dropped. That's right. Xenomorphs terrorize synthetic soldiers in the prequel series to the original Alien movie, and it looks amazing to me. Can't wait to see this. I will be doing reviews on the show every single day it runs. Channel 4 strategy boss is exiting after 5 years. It's about time. You need somebody with a little more forethought, a little bit more modern, not modern, but old school Western thinking to promote the shows to kick the BBC's butt so hard that they have to quit. Warner Brothers Discovery lost, $11.5 billion. This is why Zaslav didn't get that pay raise that we were talking about yesterday. And look, I mean, he's really exceeded his bonus targets, but he isn't going to make $54 million next year. That just ain't happening. Blumhouse in talks to buy the old Saw franchise from Twisted Pictures. I think that says an awful lot. They are going to try to trudge forward in the horror genre in any way they possibly can, and they're the right duo to do it because James Wan is there now officially full-time. ESPN hopes to hook streamers with a new slogan, Sports Forever. No. First of all, you don't do sports anymore. You do politics, and you mix that with some sports. And most of the sports that you're really focused on, like the NBA, are headed down the gutter and the sewer and all the other places that maybe other people don't want to go. And you just suck now, ESPN. You just suck, and I don't think digital is going to help you at all. Nintendo dropped last night. That's right, Nintendo Switch 2. Lots of my friends went and got one, including Nolan Thunder, who took a bunch of footage. He and I are going to try to get together and get the relaunch of that gameplay back in full gear. And we're probably going to cover this Nintendo thing for quite a bit. But we're not just covering it over on the Hollywood Reporter. No, they're covering it on the AP. They stood in long lines with these fans to take pictures of them. Doesn't look like a very long line to me. It looks like the 9 people or 10 people or 11 people that are in line there. It's going to be fine. But people got their Switch 2s, and I hope they're happy because they overpaid for something that's going to fall in price here in the near future. Trump speaks with Z amid stalled talks, trying to get him to figure out that he needs to sign a tariff deal, or he's going to find himself on the wrong side of a 50% to 145% tariff. No bueno. Stocks have gone higher again on Wall Street. That's ahead of today's, tomorrow's jobs report, although we'll know about what that is later this evening. I have a feeling that this is going to be good news. Again, it's funny. The AP always tries to put a downward spin on anything that's a win for Trump, and they come out to be liars each and every time. The consultant behind the AI-generated robocalls that mimicked Biden is going on trial in New Hampshire. He's in all kinds of trouble and may actually get another thing tagged on there beyond all the additional charges they've added recently. The suspect in the United Healthcare CEO killing said that he had it coming, according to prosecutors. This guy is a true idiot, and I hope that Luigi Mangione gets what he has coming to him. Sorry, don't murder people. Moving on, we got 22 crew members rescued from a lifeboat because in the North Pacific, a ship carrying 3,000 cars, 800 of them electric, notice how that's not here, just couldn't put out a fire. You want to know why? Electric cars. The ex-White House press secretary, the liar-in-chief for the last 2 years, is coming out with a book and leaving the Democrat Party. Can't blame her for that. We've got a black bear feasting on pears in Tennessee backyard, caught on camera, just having a little snack. Hello. That's right. We got about 6 seconds left to say, I love bears, but be bear aware and don't become lunch. That's no fun. We're going to have a little bit of bonus time, not much. Got 2 stories to cover and some super chats to acknowledge. And I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you for being here every weekday. Same time, same bat channel. And there's that. We got a little bit of a shilly moment here from our good friend Randall Orser for $13.99 Canadian, saying, well, what is Randall Orser saying? He's saying the full circle solution. The Full Circle Solution offers the transformative guide to business owners ready to conquer chaos and thrive. That sounds fantastic. Thank you, Randall Orser, and everybody go check out this book. If it's worth spending 14 Canadian on, it must be important. So I want to say thanks to Randall Orser and write that down or put it in your browser right now, or just make a note. I think that would be great. All right. Thank you, Randall, for your promotion. I appreciate that so very much. I want to say thank you to Who for gifting a Culture Casino membership while we are in flight. That was amazing. Wow. And there's that. So thank you today for Super Chats and the gifties that we got. We got a couple of other stories I want to talk about. One specifically that, for whatever reason, seems to have disappeared. Oh, well. I'll just say this: KGP making a book is hysterical. I don't see her as any kind of reliable in any way. She chronically lied to us each and every day. She's going to definitely be subpoenaed in the cognitive issues that the president had. So is the Jill Psaki bomber, the circle back girl. Ain't no circle back girl. She's also in big trouble. I don't think these ladies realize that by doing what they did and covering up what they knew, you can't just say, well, I couldn't. I was working for the administration. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Much like the plumbers that gave up Nixon, you're going to have a lineup of people trying to avoid any kind of litigation, prosecution, or any bad effects in their future and career. So I have a feeling that we are going to be locked in on this situation with Biden's cognitive abilities and who was in control of the auto pen and who was maybe making money from it has been a suggestion recently in many reports. I, on the other hand, I'm just here. I'm here for the 6-Minute Daily. I'm also here to send you other places because, hey, I'm nothing if not a sharing, caring person like each and every one of you. So after the show, you're going to be headed off to Morning Magic with That Park Place live. You're also going to get a chance after that to go directly to the WDW Pro Show live, which I promise is going to be amazing. Yesterday, I dropped a video late in the day you're going to want to check out. Please do so. I would truly appreciate it. We got to get those numbers up. We got rookie numbers for only getting 1,000 views. That's not where we need to be. We need to get back to where we were. Well over 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70,000 views. That's about where we want to be. On that note, we got a lot of great things happening today, including Shellback TJC, my buddy Tim. It's his birthday. So if you get a chance, go check out Shellback's channel, or Shellback. I always say Bach, but it's BACK. That's a Navy term. Go check him out. We've got Apex Comics with a whole host of things coming up here in the future. Pops is doing some stuff, and the pop culture and Me Radio 2 is actually coming up here a little later in the day as well. So that's all I have to say. I'm going to get you guys out of here quickly. I want to say thanks. It looks like I got a couple, or at least one more super chat to get to, which I'll grab real quickly. And then you're headed on over to That Park Place for some Morning Magic. They are definitely going to be covering some Nintendo. It's for breakfast now. Bet you a lot of y'all don't remember that commercial. That was me being a kid. All right, let's get to it and say thank you to the amazing, the incredible superhero, otherwise known as Staccato DDS for 10 Culture Casino cash. Says, what Karine JP going to say? If you pay me to lie, that's fine. But as soon as you're done, I'm going public. Well, that's what she did. She wrote a book. And this is the other problem, right? Is when people come out that are in those kinds of positions where they are thoroughly compromised, and then they come out and they write a book, it calls into question everything they did. This is the thing Tapper didn't understand when he went out there. He should have done it before the election, during the Kamala run. That was going to be a loser anyway. So if he'd done it then, at least he would have been looked at as somebody who, gave a real reason as to why the current occupant of the Oval Office was needing to step down and get out of the race, and why they had to insert Kamala. Although I feel like they got stuck with Kamala. I have a feeling that Jill Biden and all of the people that were running the puppet that was Joe really kind of screwed over the Democrats for trying to screw them over from having their control. This is the struggle for power in DC and elsewhere. Politics is a dirty game. That's why I'm not in it. I had somebody ask me, would you run for office? I thought about it. And I tentatively, good gracious, I can't speak today. I tentatively said, sure. And then I thought about it some more and went, no. I want my friends to be my friends for the rest of my life. I want to do this with all of you until my last day, if I can. And I have to tell you, politics gets in the way of that. Look at what happened to Dan Bongino, excuse me. Bongino can't do his stuff anymore because he took a government job. Now, it's a great honor, I'm sure, and an opportunity of a lifetime, and a way to get some kind of justice that you think is missing in the world. I get all of that. But it also pulls you away from people, and that's not spectacular. So I just want to say, because he's not here, happy birthday, Shellbach. And to the rest of you, say hi to him. That'd be great. Godzillionaire, I wish I could, but I don't know, man. Do you think that somebody who looks like me would ever be president? If I was president, it's not like I would change much. I would do exactly what's being done right now, maybe in a faster, repetitious state. It would be almost rapacious, the rate at which I would go about it, but it is what it is. On that note, I want to say thank you to everybody over on the Green Machine. It's great to seeing all the ranting rumblers over there, and of course, all the friends over here on YouTube. For those of you watching on X, I want to say it one more time: you can contribute from X. You can actually open up the window for the video and actually chat in there. The chat will actually show up in here, and I can highlight it. And when I see Xers out there, I love it. That's right. Any of you Twitter folks. CC for World Leader. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate it. There's my buddy, Carlos Alfredo Lopez. I hope you're doing well, bud. I don't get to see you very much. You usually pop in the end of the stream. Chad St. John. Hey, Extreme Memes here. Sydney Sweeney goes on sale tomorrow. What? I'm very confused, but hey, I guess I'll have to figure it out for tomorrow. And if that's the case, Extreme Meme, maybe we'll have a story on it. All right, folks, be sure to take care of yourself. Lester, be sure to take care of yourself. Take care of others. Wash your hands because it's good hygiene, please. I know I don't say that as often as I used to when we were having, a chronic illness situation or a regular illness situation that could be easily passed around, apparently. I say it now because, I think we're at the tail end of cold and flu. A lot of people are going to get summer cold starting soon. Just please, you're doing yourself and everybody around you a favor. On that note, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until next time, see ya. But probably not in a Marvel movie.